Hi guys. This video is a conversation Frugal Daddy and I had sitting in the car on our way back from dumpster diving. Maybe we were just feeling too lazy to get out of the car and unload it, but we just kept talking. And there's, some genius deep stuff. So I edited it out of the dumpster diving video just to have it be a conversation unto itself for those of you who just love our fascinating conversations. It's kind of the ilk of our fireside chats we used to have way back in the day, for those of you who've been with me from the beginning when we used to have our amazing fireside chats, which weren't nearly as deep as this. So we're not by a fire. We're just sitting in the car looking at the river, chatting. Oh, we have such a fun life. Yes, we do. Anyway, here's the weird and random conversation we had. I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you for watching. And if you make it to the end, well, you are our new best friend, because that shows some devotion. Here's the super fab, super shiny, super free waffle iron we pulled out of the dumpster. It has a locking device on the side, simply for, I believe, when you want to keep it shut and then be able to stand it upright for storage. Okay, maybe that wasn't what that was. How do you open it? Do you have to do both sides? Oh, yeah. There you go. There you go. There you go. There's the waffle maker that Frugal Daddy was talking about. So, yeah, he looked this up online and said it cost $200. I mean, can you imagine? What's the brand? All Clad. Can you imagine spending $200 for a waffle iron? It's heavy as can be. I guess I better lock it again, lest anybody break into the waffle iron. You just can't get attached to material possessions. They will own you. They will end up owning you.
You want to go into the Royal Copenhagen of how they all broke at one time?
Not really, no. Okay. It didn't all break. Well, that was a
all the ones accident. In the house.
Not all the. We didn't break all the Royal Copenhagen figurines in the world.
Because they were in Grammy's house. Those are the
ones. Oh, the ones that didn't break.
That didn't break.
No, that's not even. That's not even. All right, so we're almost home. What are you pointing at that boarded up house for? That's the house where the naked kid was running around in the front yard.
No, it was over here. No, that's
the house where.
This is the guy with the clock.
Oh. Okay, we don't need to talk about that. We don't need to talk about that.
I just want to cut that out.
Daddy, it's going to be kitten season soon. Spring's on its way, so.
Yeah, or a
rabbit, obviously a rabbit.
I was thinking more German Shepherd puppy.
Oh, absolutely.
A really cute one. It can't be anyone.
What German Shepherd puppy isn't cute? In fact, 2 German Shepherd puppies so they can grow up together and play in the yard and guard me and...
Yeah, what else do we need?
Well, a rabbit. Are we going to do a rabbit or chickens? You know I'm afraid of birds. Everybody knows I'm afraid of birds. But I feel like if we got the chickens as cute little tiny baby fluffy chicks, which I'm not afraid of, and I kind of knew the chickens as they're growing up, like I knew them well and petted them and handled them each day, I wouldn't feel like, oh my God, I have this full-grown, scary chicken I'm trying to hold. Like it would know me because I would have known it since it was a baby and there wouldn't be any gap in time from me knowing it. I wouldn't even notice it growing up because I would play with it every day. What do you think? See, the thing about having chickens, one thing I think that would be great about having chickens is we get all the produce from the dumpsters and we could feed it to the chickens. So
we should just get a pig then.
Win-win. I would love to have a pet pig. Somebody asked in a video the other day, what was the name of our pet goat? And it was an older video and I don't really remember. I didn't go back and watch it to find out like, what? We don't have a pet goat. I'm thinking, did I call one of the dogs a goat? I think I did.
Well,
did I refer to you a goat?
Because she freezes it. She's got that goat.
But she doesn't look like a goat because she's all shaggy. Flash looks more like a goat because he has shorter shaggy fur. Goats? Well, there must be because cashmere is from the furry underbelly of a certain type of goat. Should we shave Dharma's underbelly fur and spin it into wool and knit scarves out of Sheltie fur?
Let's start collecting it.
I think we need to wash her first. That would be really gross, dirty underbelly fur. That's our new scarf business. We could have sheep. We have a big enough yard.
Start ordering your
dog.
It's gonna take a while.
So gross. She's so gross and dirty.
This is fine Shetland wool. Shetland cashmere from our Shetland sheepdog.
Right. That's so gross. We could have sheep. We have a big enough yard. And then we wouldn't have to mow the lawn because they would chew the grass.
Don't we like mowing the lawn?
Not really. Do they only eat grass or would they also eat the vegetables?
I don't know.
You know, rabbit poop is really good fertilizer for your garden. Like dog poop you can't throw right in your garden. Like some kinds of animal poop have to like mellow over several seasons. You can't just put human poop in your garden either. Well, that would probably contaminate the vegetables. But anyway, rabbit poop. Rabbit poop. That's what I'm telling you. Rabbit poop is supposed to be really good for the garden. So do we want a pet rabbit again? I have to say, when we had rabbits in the past, I really, really disliked cleaning out the cage, which always fell to me.
That's similar to me in the litter boxes.
Which you refuse to clean and also falls to me. Yes, when I was pregnant with the twins, Frugal Daddy did take over cleaning the cat's litter boxes because, you know, there's that possibility of passing diseases on to the pregnant mother. But the day I gave birth, I mean, the moment those kids were ripped from my womb via C-section. Yes, I could show you the scar, but I won't because that's gross. The very day he's like, I'm done. I'm never cleaning a cat litter box again. You're not pregnant anymore. It's all on you. Pretend you didn't say it, but you did. You did. He doesn't like doing cat litter. I mean, not like anybody loves it, but it's got to be done.
There's more to that story.
Is there? I don't remember anymore, honey.
One or more of us tends to leave the scooper just hanging out. She doesn't care. She says, well, you're going to have to wash your hands.
That is not true. He's implying I leave the scooper laying in the cat litter so there's poop on the handle. I've never done that. I do not leave the scooper in the litter box.
Did you notice that I had to tape hooks on it so they'd get stuck so they wouldn't be?
I know. We can show that. It's a handy gizmo. Okay, just so you know what Daddy was talking about when we're talking about scooping the cat litter, because I know you all wanted to know. He took our standard cat litter scooper and he put this handle on it. He bent it. It might have already been bent. I don't know. And then he duct taped it to the scooper handle so that you can just hang your cat litter scooper on the edge of your cat litter box.
I kind of wanted to patent that and sell them.
I think they actually make that already in the stores. I think they have that. I don't know. I feel like just sitting here in the parked car all day. It's like a fireside chat, except it's cold and we're in the car.
Yeah. Where do you think that stuff is right now?
What stuff?
We grabbed less than a garbage bag full. That dumpster was stuffed.
Yeah. It's in the garbage truck on the way to the local landfill, which I'm pretty sure our local landfill is a Superfund site, which is awesome.
And it's got plastic and stuff. And
bad stuff.
Yeah. Every dumpster should be waist high and really big so you could just go in like a bin.
Yeah.
Here,
yes. Like the bargain bin at Kmart. It's like a waist-high giant bin, and you just dig through and get what you want.
Yeah, like DVDs for $1 at Walmart.
Exactly. Like all the sweaters that are on sale. Except it's just all the food, and you just climb around in it. You know what that brings to mind, and it's totally off topic, but, I mean, what is the topic? Remember when Lucy was in Italy making wine? Yeah. When Lucy was crushing the grapes in Italy with that other Italian lady making wine? Mm-hmm. I don't know, just the idea of the bin, and because then my mind went to not just digging through the bin, but like climbing into the bin, and then I was picturing Lucy in with the grapes.
Or you
That's a good episode.
Fighting someone because, I want that shirt. No, I want that shirt.
I wouldn't, I don't care. They can take it. I wouldn't fight.
Well, it wouldn't be.
Some people do, yeah. I'd be like, you want this shirt? You want these bananas? You want this food? Would you like some ho-hos, ding-dongs, doodles, dilly-dallies, schmibble-schmabbles?
We have Twinkies, too.
Twinkie? We're passing those on to people who need the calories more than we do.
With a shelf life of...
a million years. Yeah, like
of forever.
Eternity.
There's plastic sitting next to the Twinkies. That's it. In the landfills. Twinkies and plastic.
And cockroaches. Because they say they'll live through...
big ones.
They'll live in big, fat, Twinkie-eating cockroaches. Because they're the things that live through a nuclear blast, right? That's not even possible, though. How could they live through that? How would they not burn up?
They might have been underground for a second. Like nothing can live from the heat.
Right. Why do they say that they can live? Maybe the ones that were nearby.
Might have survived the radiation.
Well, then they are going to become big, mutant, fat, Twinkie-eating cockroaches. Yeah. I wonder if they'll... See, now I'm picturing them, like human-sized, living in our house, sitting on our sofa, watching DVDs.
Yeah, watching Arrested Development with us.
Not with us. We're dead.
Can you play it? Oh, I thought it was like... Frugal Mommy, can you pass the Twinkies?
Oh my God, no. I wouldn't sit with giant cockroaches. I wouldn't allow that in my house. No, I don't even care if they're polite and nice.
What if they were as big as us and could talk?
No, they're so
because of the mutation.
creepy. No, because
really
due to the mutation, we would be dead. This is like post-apocalyptic scenario. Like humans are gone, and all that's left is the cockroaches, and they've become really big on the Twinkies, and they just take over people's homes and watch the DVDs. They've learned how to make electricity. They're keeping the electric plants running. You know, I've heard cockroaches, I'm not saying they're clean because I think they're disgusting, but they think we're gross and dirty. Like cockroaches clean themselves after they come in contact with humans. Did you know that?
No.
They think we're the dirty ones. Cockroaches gross me out.
Yeah, except
I could not live with a cockroach. I'm sorry, I can't.
They don't wipe maggot juice off of themselves, but they wipe human juice?
Apparently.
I think that's a wives' tale.
No, I think they've studied it.
Why don't you Google it?
It's
true.
Yeah,
I
let
saw
me
it on
spend
the
my
internet.
morning. Don't believe everything you see on the internet. Except us, because we are truth tellers. We are storytellers. We tell stories. We are idiots. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry, you're not an idiot, honey. That was disrespectful. I respect you almost. Oh, I almost respect you. I was going to say almost as much as my father, who's honestly probably the only person I've ever really respected in my whole life. But I'm going to try to be nicer to you.
That's good. I respect you as being 10 times smarter than I am.
And funnier.
Yeah, I don't know about that, though. Okay, you are.
Okay, here's our next thing before we unload the car and go inside. Don't cut me off because you don't know what I'm going to say. Because I'm on to another topic again.
But I thought I knew.
But you didn't.
I know. But it also, it stirred your imagination similar to the grapes in...
Oh, Lucy.
Go ahead.
Now I'm thinking Grapes of Wrath and Henry Fonda.
I know, me too.
Were you? Did you really think of that when you said grapes? My mind just went like, let's go watch some really good Depression movies today. I love the Great Depression. Okay. No, what I was thinking this. Okay. Imagine yourself 5 years in the future. This is deep, people. Pay attention. Picture yourself 5 years from now.
Do I have to close my eyes?
If you'd like.
Okay.
You don't have to close your eyes. You can if you want.
Oh my God, I look the same. I'm wearing the same stuff.
5 years from now? The exact same outfit? Okay, well, I've
had this jacket since 1994.
Yeah. I'd be, well, older, fatter, wrinklier.
But you don't have to picture
But
yourself
my
as that.
hair would be even longer with gray roots and blonde. And anyway, that's who I plan to be. No, okay. So 5 years from now, are we there? Everybody 5 years in the future. And you're looking back on the last 5 years. So right now becomes your past. The idea is make choices now. Make a choice every day. Do something every day that will make your future self happy. Your future self will look back on that and say, I am so glad I did that. As opposed to my now self looking back on my past with regret after regret after regret. Like, wow, I wish I had done that. I knew better, but I didn't do better. I wish I could go back in time and blah, blah, blah. You know, there's so much I wish I had done better in my 20s and 30s that would make my now self happier and in a better position. So the time moving forward, it's going to happen anyway. We're all going to be here 5 years in the future if we're still alive. So do the things now every day as a favor to that future self. So what does that entail? I mean, it's going to be different for everybody. If you're very young, you're going to start saving money. If you don't have any money saved, in 5 years looking back, you're going to wish you had money saved. So start saving every day. For me, I'm kind of thinking in terms of, like, how much would I love in 5 years to be able to look back and say, I've done yoga every single day for 5 years. I mean, imagine what great shape I would be in as opposed to this haphazard approach I have to doing yoga, doing it a couple days and then missing a few weeks. And then doing it and then missing a month and then doing it for 3 days. And then, you know, like to consistently do that, especially as we age. And I mean, like I sit, like getting up from this car, I'm going to feel sore and stiff. I'm not as limber as I should be. So in 5 years, I'll be 60. Wouldn't it be nice if I was limber and I could climb stairs and I could sit on the floor playing a game with the kids and actually stand up without having to grab onto something to hoist myself up? And you know what I'm saying? So, whatever it is, if you need to get your finances in order, or you need to clean out your basement because it got a little hoarderish, you don't have to do it overnight. But in 5 years, looking back, won't you be glad to say, yeah, 5 years ago, I was such a hoarder. My basement was a wreck. It took a while. I took my time, but it is cleaned out. And I am so proud of that basement now. I mean, the time's going to go by anyway. So why not? I'm not saying live every second of your day for your future. I mean, live in the moment too. Enjoy the moment. But you are going to be your future self one day. You want that person to be happy. I would love to be able to go back in time and talk to myself when I was 25 or 30. The stuff I would tell myself, like, when that guy breaks up with you, accept it. Don't spiral in depression. Don't beg him to take you back. Don't lower yourself. Don't think there'll never be another guy and you're going to live the rest of your life alone. And even if you did live the rest of your life alone, so what? That's fine too. It's okay to be alone. I mean, I would really have some words to tell myself from when I was younger because I did the stupidest stuff with men in relationships before I met. Oh, so wonderful, perfect, loving, fabulous, brilliant, grabber wielding, frugal daddy. Okay, so. Damn, seriously, this is getting tedious. And before you mention it, I know that there's a screw missing in that switch plate, so you don't have to tell me. I don't know where it is. Just remember, foolish consistency is the hobgoblin of little minds. Anyway, back to the car chat in a sec, but if you make it to the end, I promise I'll show you some of the things we dug out of the dumpster when we think this lady named Lisa died. I'm thinking breast cancer. I mean, there's a whole analysis of what I think happened to her based on what we found in the dumpster. Most of it's already been donated already. It's the video I lost before I was able to upload it. It was like half an hour long. It was so freaking awesome. We got so much stuff. But what we still have in the house that hasn't made it to being donated yet, I'll show you. I'll show you what I can find. Remember the waffle iron? Well, that was that. All right, keep watching. When you picture yourself 5 years from now, and you're in that same outfit, obviously, and we've just gotten home from dumpster diving, what would you like to be able to look back and say, I'm so glad we did this, like we did it 5 years ago, or we've been doing it consistently for the last 5 years. Like, I'm so glad I stopped eating sugar. Remember that day we brought home all the chocolate donuts and the one package of powdered sugar donuts and I wanted to eat them and you said, no, honey, I tell you with the utmost love and respect, do yourself a favor. Let's get you off the refined sugar. I'm going to make you a healthy smoothie. We're going to have salad for lunch. It's going to be the first day of the rest of our healthy lives. And so instead of having that heart attack in 2 years, you're alive 5 years down the road to say, I'm so glad that I'm alive and healthy and that we did that. Just an example. I'm not writing your life story for you. You make your own choices, but what do you want to do?
What came to my mind was exercise and eating better. And not exercise like jogging.
God, no, not that.
We
don't do that.
Like swimming or stretching. Something that keeps you limber because I can't even sit on the floor. I haven't been able to sit on the floor in years. I have to lie like I'm in a Playgirl magazine. I know. I was you sit with your legs kind of sideways, like you're lounging on top of a piano because you're a cabaret singer. I don't know if it's just because the center is too big to fold. I don't know.
You just can't sit cross-legged, can you?
Oh no!
Maybe your jeans are too tight. Maybe we put some leggings. I have some really nice leggings from the Aldi dumpster you could put on.
That's what I need.
Leggings.
So 5 years ago, I just changed to leggings from jeans.
Women's leggings.
Thank God I changed. Can anything be normal with you?
Yeah. Yeah, no, probably not.
Smoothie didn't come across my head, but I was thinking, boy, that was a good salad I had for breakfast. And then I thought, I'd like to say that.
You know, in a lot
I'd really like to say it.
I know, I'd like to enjoy that salad. A lot of cultures eat vegetables in the morning. We rarely do in America. I mean, unless you have an omelet with some veggies in it. We're not really vegetable eaters in the morning. If you have the full English breakfast, you're going to have some baked beans and maybe a grilled tomato with your eggs and your rashers and your this and that. I wouldn't mind having grilled tomatoes for breakfast.
It's kept me as relatively thin for all these years, was just not eating in the morning. I didn't eat till 9, 10, 12 o'clock before anything went in me. So
that's so unhealthy.
But it kept me relatively thin. And now, since the girls are here, we eat breakfast, and then Okay.
I don't think it's breakfast, honey. I think it's the dumpster treats we get because there's such an abundance, and we've been donating them more and more and more and more. But you know what? Don't listen. There's your face. Cover up.
I can't hear out of this ear.
I'll have stuff in the car to donate, like the sweets and the treats, and then I'll find it hidden in the house. He'll take the stuff out of the car that I want to donate to eat it himself. Like, that's not good. Once you've made the decision to donate, don't take it back. Give it to people who need the calories.
You finished?
Did you hear me?
No.
Yes, you did. You did, you little pudding tot.
You little muffin top.
You ginormous muffin top. Now I'm sad because now you're making me think about my muffin top lopping over the edge of my
I've got
jeans.
the Dunlop disease.
No, I know what I was going to say about you. No, you have an incredible metabolism. I don't think it was skipping breakfast that did it for you. You just have this amazing metabolism, but even that can't keep up with box after box after box of donuts.
But I've done box after box of donuts my whole life, and now I've only...
Really?
Oh, my God. I used to, every night I would drive home. I had a 40-mile drive. I would stop at the A-Treat.
From when you worked in Big Pharma?
Yeah, I would stop
Raping the world?
The A-Treat.
A-Treat? What are you talking about?
Well, I would stop at a Dunkin' Donuts, get like 50 donut holes or whatever it is, or a dozen donuts. And then I'd eat them on the way home. And then there was a gas station with the old A-Treat soda. And I would get a...
I don't know what A-Treat is. I don't know what you're saying.
It's a soda.
I've never heard of it.
Is
it Pennsylvania Dutch?
It's probably Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
But it's...
comment below if you know A-Treat soda.
I would not know A-Treat.
Point to the comment section.
Point
to it. It's below, not up. Yeah.
There?
Yeah.
Or is it over there?
It's just down. Yeah, A-Treat soda.
A-Treat soda. Black cherry.
Okay. Not my favorite flavor.
Yeah.
Did they have other flavors, or was it just...
Oh, they had other flavors,
Okay.
but oh my God, their black cherry was amazing. So I'd get a bottle or two of that from the old pull machine. We had to pull it out the side.
Oh my gosh. Was this 1935?
No, it's just an old machine.
Oh.
And a
Glass bottles of
Yeah.
A-Treat soda? Wow.
So I'd have that and a
Those were the
dozen
good old
donuts
days.
on the way home, like, every night. And then sometimes I'd even stop at like a Wendy's on the way into work.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
Was this diet A-Treat or regular A-Treat?
I would have preferred diet, but regular.
What I hear you saying is you had sugary soda and donuts.
My whole life.
But one, you were younger. Two, you have an amazing metabolism. You know you do. You can't not pretend that that's part of it. But you also had a very physically demanding job at that time.
True.
So there you go. But that's over. Okay, here's another thing. Accept that things change. I'm not a fan of change. Like, I resist change like you wouldn't believe. I dig my heels in. I don't like change. Though I have also come to realize change is actually a very good thing and can be very good for me. I just don't really like it. But you have to accept that things are going to change over time, and our bodies as we age aren't the same as our bodies when we were young, especially like the metabolism. I mean, it's like nature's telling you. It's cruel, actually. It's a slap in the face, but it's almost like nature saying, you're getting older. You're not really worth very much anymore. And we're just not going to allocate resources to you anymore. You just don't need as much food to stay alive. The young, they need the food. Nature says they get the food. You don't need so much, which I suppose is good if you're really frugal and poor. You don't need as much food to stay alive but I mean, if you like to eat in massive quantities like I do, it's a blow. It's a slap in the wrinkled face.
Or if you're a conehead.
Or if you're a conehead. What?
We invite you to consume mass quantities.
Is that what they said? I don't remember the coneheads.
They'd open a six-pack, at all six of them, and pour.
On their heads?
They drink the whole six-pack at one time, in with the plastic still on it. You don't remember that?
No. You know, I did watch Saturday Night Live in that era, but I was relatively young then, so it wasn't that often I managed to stay up that late to watch it. I mean, I remember Gilda Radner, and I love Steve Martin, like,
yeah, it was Steve,
beyond
Wild
belief.
And
Crazy Guys. Love him. I mean, I loved all of Jane, you ignorant slut. Yeah, I love that. So sad when Gilda Radner died. And I was so happy when she was married to Gene Wilder, because that seemed like such a good match. Yeah. Anyway, but again, I was like 2 years old. I couldn't stay up that late. I wasn't too. Does anybody remember Kimba the White Lion Cub? That was a cartoon. Do you remember it? A cartoon in the 60s. I loved that. And he went running. Yeah. I loved that.
He was running. It was so weird.
Yeah, he was running. The little white lion was running. I had a dream about that cartoon the other day, that it was on again, and I was so happy. I was like, Kimba! My God, I've missed you. Do you think we should go inside? So I'll go make us healthy smoothies while you unload the car. I'll clean up the geranium. I'll replant the geranium. And clean up the dirt.
You're gonna leave me with powdered donuts?
You can't eat them until we film them. And then we're putting them back in the car for donation. I'm going to take the donations tomorrow. I'm going to go donate plasma and then drop off the donations. We have so much to do today. I can't believe we're just sitting here.
I know.
What is wrong with these two? Literally, we're going to look at the clock any second and go, oh, 3:20, time to go pick up the girls. We'll be better unload the car so they have a place to sit. What was that noise you just made? Was that a gurgle in your tummy? Are you hungry? Ew. Are you burping?
No, I did burp.
You know what's gross?
I didn't mean it. It was a...
Okay, you know what's gross? You all comment below if you like these kind of videos. We're never going to make them, but there are videos out there of people popping pimples. Like, up close, popping it, and the zit juice comes out. That is so freaking disgusting to me. I don't want to judge people who just, like, love what you love, you know? You can't help what your heart wants. If you love watching pimple popping videos and that's your thing, I don't understand it. Like, I don't get it. But I don't want to judge you. But, oh, my God, I find that disgusting. You can't even hear it, can you? It's so gross. They actually have videos of that. Why did you make me think of that? Go back to Kimba, the white
listening
lion
to Jeffrey.
cub.
La, 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 la,
Kimba.
Who was that from?
I'm not listening to Jeffrey.
La 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 la. I'm not listening to Jeffrey. La 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 la.
I'm thinking Jeffrey Dahmer now, so I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, that's all I can think of now is Jeffrey Dahmer. Thank you for that.
No.
Save me, Kimba. Save me from the serial killer. Well, he's dead.
No, the Beverly Hills Cop. You go, la 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 la.
Who's
la,
Jeffrey?
I'm not listening to Jeffrey. La 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 la. That was a funny show.
Wait, Eddie Murphy was doing
Yeah.
that? But who's Jeffrey? I do kind of remember that, but who's Jeffrey? Was that Judge Reinhold, his partner?
Yeah.
That was a good movie. We should watch
That
that.
was funny. Cause he is so naturally funny. I
know. You know what?
I
He
would've
deserves
loved
some
him if he didn't
success.
swear.
I wish that guy would really... People should appreciate him more. He really deserves a good career, that Eddie Murphy. Yeah. You know, he was like 19 when he was on Saturday Night Live. He was really young. Remember when he did Gumby? Like Santa Gumby? I'm Gumby. Merry Christmas, goddammit.
Or
That was humor.
he did Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood too. Can you spell entrepreneur?
Those were
Can
the
you spell
days.
Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
Your
he
buddies
was
are here.
fantastic. The Vietnam vet donation people are here. I have stuff out front. All right, we better get out of the car. We're such freaks. Someone's going to call the police on us soon.
Yeah, like that.
From just sitting in our own street. Okay, we're unloading the car now. This is why you need to familiarize yourself with editing software on your computer. All right, here's Frugal Daddy. You guys met him? Blinking
I'm
lights.
acknowledging the fact that you lost that that video. That was one of our best finds ever.
I know.
It was one of our best dives.
I know, it was amazing.
Ever.
That's the one also where we were in, what was it, like a Five Below or
Trader
something?
Joe's.
No, before that, we were at the store and the employee came out and threatened to call the police, and there was the big
Yeah, the
chase.
police are on their way. Yeah,
Yeah.
the police are on their way.
And we went hightailing it. I know.
Yeah.
All that gone. Okay.
So we did get this, which I liked. It is a Dell.
Laptop computer. Nicer than the ones we have.
Yes.
Do we know if it works yet? Because it didn't have the charging cord, but I see you've found some sort of charging cord.
I think it's not charged. So, but we will we'll get it going.
I have no reason to believe it doesn't work. I think Lisa had a fully functional computer, and this is it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, right behind that, ta-da!
Oh yeah, this is.
I've mentioned
my
this
other beauty.
before. I've shown the dumpster where you got this, but I don't know if we've shown the computer itself, but this was pulled out of a dumpster. It was not pulled out of a computer store dumpster. It was just a dumpster behind where Party City used to be.
City.
And someone threw away their personal trash, and Frugal Daddy's watching a video on...
This soap dispenser.
I do. It's brand new. Brand new Fitbit in the box. Here's the chargy thing. I've been charging it, but where's the band and everything? Where did you put it? Did you lose it?
What is this?
I don't know.
Does this come with it?
Apparently. Yeah, that's the thing.
Snap.
The thing.
Never mind. Yeah. Okay.
Chew on it.
fine.
Well, we did get a brand new Fitbit. This is the thing inside that charges. Flad du Flad does not want to wear that. I know, he's beautiful. All right. Oh, hey, Pumpkin.
My neighbor had two friends, and they would lift weights all the time in his basement, so I would go over and talk with him. And then I'd see them going from bar to dumbbell and stuff. So I watched them, and I would pick one up just for fun, to act like I knew what I was doing. And they said, "No, you're doing it wrong. You got to do it this way." So I learned a couple things. You put your hand on the bench. Okay, so let's pretend here's the bench, like this. And they would just do this, like for 20 minutes.
For 20 minutes?
Yeah.
They do 10,000 reps?
Why do you do that? Well, they would stop and they'd go, and then they would start again.
Is that a tricep thing?
I think it's
What were you going to call it? I know what you mean.
Latte. The latte dorsi. The latissimus dorsi. It's this muscle, and watch how big it gets when...
Well, I think you have to take your shirt off because I can't see it through the t-shirt.
I'm not taking my shirt off. Try and make it tight.
Yeah, tighten it up. Put on your leotard, please.
Or no, you can't see it? No,
no, not really.
It's the muscle that when you go like this, it gets wide. Am I wide or not really?
You're wide.
Weightlifters want to build mass to look big. Mm-hmm. They build those muscles because
they stick out. Your back makes
looks
wide.
This, it makes you see how big it makes you look, even if you're not.
Yeah, it looks stupid though when they.
Yeah, there's curls, okay, like regular curls like this, but then they taught me these things called concentration curls, where you would sit down.
You're gonna sit on that?
Yeah, pretend it's a bench.
He's going over.
And
oh my God, I feel like you're about to go through the floor into the basement.
Let's not do that.
Is this the thing where you twist your hand?
Yeah, but you have to put your hand like this.
You have to have your elbow stationary? Is that what you're saying?
You put your hand like this, and then you go like this. You go up sideways like this, and then you turn. You see how it goes? See how it does that? That's what makes those ball muscles. Those really.
Oh my God! Always with balls.
Yeah, it's like so when it goes up like this, then you turn, and it becomes a ball.
And then you lower like that.
Yeah, and well, you turn up like this, and then down, then up like this, and then down.
Wait, are you trying to lift two at once?
Yeah.
That's like 400 pounds right there. Oh my God.
I used to be able to do it.
Back when you were 19.
Up like this.
Oh, ow, I can feel it. I feel the pain. That's a good demo, Daddy.
Yeah.
Can I just tell you, my arm and neck hurt from just sitting here holding the phone.
I will work my way up to 45 pounds again.
Okay. Within the next 5 years?
Yeah, well, maybe not. Yeah. You also want to build triceps, so for mass, because this is the biggest muscle on your arm. So they would do like this, I think. And maybe it's like this.
Yeah, don't you have it behind your back and then you go straight up? Or no. Swing it down. Swing your arm down completely and then around to the back. Like lift your elbow up, like straight up. Bend your elbow. No, back. Bend your, no.
Your elbow back? You mean like...
Arm back, elbow bent. Bend your elbow. Bend your elbow. Listen to your trainer. Like that. And then straighten it out behind you like that. That's a tricep thing. Okay, do that now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. Yeah, that's a tendinitis.
What can I say, guys? Thank you for watching it. If you made it this far, boom, you're awesome. You're the best. You're my BFFFFF. That means forever, forever, forever. Until we dive again, little poopsie poodles, stay safe, stay satiated, stay silly. Stay you, your very self. As weird, loud, silly, and fun as you want to be, you be that way. Don't let the world shush you. Don't let the world tell you to stop singing and dancing. You do it. Live joyfully every moment. But think of something you can do now to make your future self happy and grateful. Just remember, your future self, that's going to be you pretty soon. Deep, deep thinking from Frugal Mommy.